Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Listen, guys, I'm not going to bore you too long with the long intros and theatrics. We're just testing the audio right now, seeing how the mic sounds. If it's clear, if it's sounding louder, if it's sounding quieter. That's all this intro is today, man. Just testing out the mic settings. So, y'all relax, y'all sit back, and get ready for my honest take. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, welcome back to my honest take. This is the only podcast that matters and the only pod you'll ever need with your host, Quincy. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of your day. Listen, I want to just say thank you like always. Y'all know we do this every week. I have to give you guys your flowers. You've been holding it down for me, showing endless love and support when it comes to the YouTube, when it comes to the podcast. It's definitely been noticed and it's definitely been appreciated in and out. So I thank you guys truly, truly from the bottom of my heart for all the love and support you guys have been showing, because without you guys, I would not be able to be in the position that I am at to continue making this content for you guys that you guys do enjoy. So I do appreciate it truly for that. All right. Now, with all that out the way, all right, I told y'all we're not gonna play no games. I'm not gonna waste time. It's a little slow week, it's been a little slow week, but we're still gonna be able to give you guys what y'all need, which is my honest take. So, with all that out the way, man, y'all sit back, relax, y'all enjoy the show. Now, I want to start off with. Do I want to start off with that? Yeah, let's just start it off like that. Okay. Syndey Sweeny, if you don't know who she is an actress who is more popular in the nudist or sex scene department when it comes to these movies. Okay. She's more of a, I wouldn't say adult actress, but when you do see her in these certain movies, you could tell like, okay, it's gonna be a little nude scene or something like that, right? But all her movie roles are not like that. Please keep that in mind. All her movie roles are not like that. But she is a wonderful actress. She actually is pretty good when it comes to the range and everything like that. Okay, but here's the funny topic. All right, for why I'm bringing this up. She is selling a limited edition soap made with her own bath water. Now, hearing that from just the first, or seeing that for first glance, you're probably like, okay, that's fake, that's AI, right? Then hearing it from me, you're probably like, okay, now we're just trying to bait people into this. Got you. No, people, this is real. This is serious from what we're seeing. This doesn't like AI. This doesn't look like someone made it up. No, this seems legit. Okay. And she states, fans always joke about wanting my bath water. I was like, this is such a cool way to give them what they want. Listen, for all the gooners out there, for all the freaks, for all the horny individuals, men or female, okay? You guys are, you at a different level of freakiness, okay? Because I know we've all heard the jokes of people saying, oh my gosh, I drank her bath water. She's so fine. I drank her bath water, right? Whatever. We've heard the memes. We've seen the memes, okay? She's taking it serious. Like, okay, so you guys want to play around? Watch this. Here you go. So now this makes me think. Number one, is this sanitary? Like, was she super dirty and took a bath and then said, okay, use this? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's disgusting. Now, I don't think that's healthy. I don't think FDA approves that. You know what I mean? Now, is this something where only she's gonna be selling a limited, collection of them? While supplies last, from her personal website, or shit, she may start OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? However she wants to do it, is it gonna be that way where it doesn't need to be FDA approved or anything like that? Even though Food and Drug Administration. But I'm just saying, when it comes to different type of stamps, is what I mean, people. But yeah, does she have to get that stuff checked out, is what I'm saying, right? We don't know. Um, but like I said, this is interesting because I don't even think this is safe for most people. Females especially, it might throw off your pH balance. You know what I'm saying? For men, it may give y'all acne. Like we don't know what's gonna happen. This is the first time we've seen something like this, so we got to see what happens. All right, or is she putting different smells in there as well? Like there's so much to it that we still don't know. Okay, but it just goes to show that y'all want to make these memes and be funny about it. Yeah, people can make these a reality now. So let's say her bathwater soap does well. Y'all know what happens next, right? Everybody else jumps in line. Every other celebrity is gonna jump in line. Then they're gonna start raising the ante. You know what I mean? They're gonna start raising the ante. And now people gonna be like, oh, I wish I had this. And then, oh, guess what the celebrities gonna do? I got you, boom. We don't know what's gonna be soap next. We don't know what's gonna be a drink, food next. We don't know. Like it started off simple. Oh, okay, game worn jerseys, shoes. Okay, he had the hat that he had on tour, whatever. That normal. Okay, get it. Then started getting a little weird, but it was like personal things, like DM me and I'll sell it to you. More personal. This is just out in the open. I'm selling my bath water as a soap. Hey, hey, get your money, Sydney, because people gonna buy it. I guarantee it. It's gonna sell out when it hits shelf. If there's 100 of these soaps, they will sell out 100 in a day. I guarantee it. I guarantee it, man. Just because there's too many gooners out there, there's too many freaks out there, man. That's what they want. That's what they want, bro. They feel like they just took a bath with Syndey Sweeny, dog. But like I said, it is interesting to see this, and I wonder now if she's going to expand on this product line. You know what I mean? Is she going to do something a little bit more extreme, or more people going to follow suit? Or these celebrities gonna say, "Hey, taste my spit," my backwash. I'm selling half drunken water bottles or something like this. This is crazy. This is crazy. So hey, I like the idea. We gotta see how the execution goes, but I like the idea. Anything to make you money, I'm with. I'm for. I'm never against it. Make your money. I'm telling you, that's gonna be a bestseller. It might outperform Dove. It may outperform Old Spice, Degree, Axe. Yeah, it's done. People gonna be picking up the Syndey Sweeny special, dog. The Syndey Sweeny soap, the double less soap. You know what I'm saying? The SS soap. That's what they picking up, people. So, um, like I said, we got to see how this works. I'm baffled. When I first saw it, I was baffled, a little bit bewildered. But hey, if she knows how to do it, I'm telling you, that could be the next big thing for sure. Now, in other news, we need to talk about the common sense in people, okay? And the laws in America, specifically America, okay? Now, what do I mean by that? Well, I'm about to tell you. So, Georgia parents, okay, are suing, a homeowner who shot three masked teens during an armed break-in at 4 in the morning. Now, apparently, they're saying that the homeowner was a kid. I believe there's too many stories of it. It's hard to find the exact one, but apparently, it was a kid staying home by himself, um, and ended up shooting at them. That's what they're saying, right? Now I don't know if the people were dead or not. Like I said, AI's been taking over, and so much fake news, we don't know which is which. But from what I remember seeing, I believe they're all alive still. I want to say, um, but like I said, it kind of left me confused because you're the armed robber. You're trying to break in, right? And you end up getting shot, and your family says, "Oh, okay, no, I got you. Let's sue." Here's the fucked up thing about that. They could win. Even though they tried to break in, because they got shot and were not killed, In America, you may have to pay for their medical bills, or you may have to owe them X amount of money because of emotional distress and damages. Even for you, when it's the same thing, they're still gonna look at the other person because he has the physically or physical bodily harm done to him. You see what I'm saying? And that's the part where it's like, bruh, nah, this is crazy. This is crazy. Okay, you're breaking in somewhere you have no right to sue, and the family who was suing is stupid too. Because if you know, damn, that was my son who was trying to break into the house and all that, you shouldn't even try to sue. Because now you're gonna look real stupid if you lose. Because most people are going to disagree with you right out the gate. But second off, you just wasted all that money and spending money on a lawyer, on a suit, whatever it may be, thinking that you're going to win this case when actually 9 times out of 10 you're going to lose. Now, like I said, there is a possibility the families can win. There's a possibility, but it's too. I don't even know the word. It's just stuff like this kind of confuse me because it makes me wonder for real. How is that even possible? What made you think of that and say, hey, I'm a sue for no, no, uh-uh. It makes no sense. So we gotta monitor this very carefully because we need to know all the details. Because if they win, like I said, I'm going to be, I'm gonna be so confused. There's no way you should, bro. You try to break into someone's house. T-shirt time. T-shirt. I just, hey, I print it out. Hey, what you wear? You know what I'm saying? I make this right here. You wear mediums, right? Larges? Yeah. Your face on it. Just that simple. That's how I would have said it. Because no, no. I don't understand. I don't understand. Don't ever listen, when you shoot somebody, people, you cannot let them live sometimes because of how everything is in America, man. It's weird. It's too weird. It's way too weird, people. So we gotta see what happens when it comes to this. Like I said, we really have to pay attention because this is one of those ones that is gonna leave a lot of people speechless. 100% agreed. 100%. We have a OnlyFans model, okay, by the name of Bonnie Blue. All right, she announced that she is going to sleep with 2,000 men and barely legal teens in a single day on June 15th. Now, apparently, she said she's just going to be tied up so you can walk past her or you can stop and do it. Apparently, that's what she said. But let me tell y'all something. The 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 things that OnlyFans women will do for that extra amount of money, for that clout, for that adrenaline rush, for that feeling of people seeing them. It's a different level because 2,000 men inside of your vagina is I don't even understand how that is even possible. How that's gonna work? It's gonna be pain. It's gonna be a mess. Like it's too much. It's way too much. No, no, no. And it's for a record though. She will have the record, but she's also doing it for the love of the game. She's also doing it for the love of the game, so we can't be mad at that. But hey, who am I to judge? Who am I to judge? But 2,000 people, y'all. That's a lot, y'all. That's a lot. That's stupid a lot. So we gotta see what happens um with that because yeah, that's a record that will never get broke. But because she's doing this, it's gonna entice someone to try to break it, and we're gonna get more people doing 2,000, 3,000s variations. It's ah man, this is something. This is something. This is definitely something, people. So hey, we got to see what happens with this whole 2,000 people thing, man. It's just straight shenanigans, y'all. Straight shenanigans. This is insane. But like I said, people, man, I look at this stuff and the things that I read sometimes, the things I see really confuse me. Apparently, Offset is asking for spousal support from Cardi B now. She's with Stephon Diggs, the NFL player, but people are saying Stephon Diggs is just going to do the same thing, make this man Offset look like a saint. And that's something that we never thought we'll say. So, I mean, hey, I feel like Offset right now cannot be for nobody. There's too much material that people can use when it comes to how desperate he's been with Cardi and trying to do so much. It's fucking up. It's fucked him up. I'm not gonna lie. He's toast. So it just goes to show what these men will do for that punani, y'all. All right, it's madness. But like I said, hey, we're gonna see how long Cardi stays with Stefan. We're gonna see what happens with Offset. He's gonna keep making moves and shit. But apparently Cardi's done fully. Don't give a damn. Nothing that. It's just funny to see how much that Offset's trying so hard to try to get back with her. It really goes to show exactly that. That pussy got power. I mean, excuse my French, but that's true, people. All right, women, you can rejoice. You can celebrate. You can celebrate all that. But like I said, man, I mean, there really wasn't too much news this week that I found that was worthy enough to be expressed to give my honest take on it. Okay, we're constantly getting news of, hey, there may be another COVID-19, there may be another pandemic. China is saying, U.S. don't interfere with our plans with Taiwan and Thailand and all that stuff. We see this stuff all the time. At this point, it's just fear mongering. They're just saying stuff to get us panicking, to make us start trusting the government, to make us start feeling like we need to rely on other people for help. This is no conspiracy. This is just what you see. You know what I mean? So it makes me feel like I don't even want to talk about these type of things because what's the reasoning for it? You know what I mean? I don't think these need to be explained upon any further. None of that. It's all that stuff is just crazy to think about. Okay, but like I said, other than that, I'm not seeing anything else that I think I could throw my 2 cents in. The playoffs is, or the finals, should say, is set with the Pacers and Thunder. Y'all place y'all bets on who's gonna win. Bet responsibly if you are going to bet. Um, but let's see who's gonna win that. And then we got believe it was the World Series rematch between the Dodgers and the Yankees. I want to say, and the Yankees pulled through, or was it the Dodgers? Whoever got Shohei, I want to say it was the Dodgers. They pulled off. excuse me. They pulled off the win. It was down like 5-2, and they said, "Hold on, hold my beer." Took over. So hey, that was a game to watch if you are into baseball. That was one of the ones to watch. But like I said, I mean, there's nothing too much to say anymore. And I just want to thank you guys again to or for listening to another edition of My Honest Take. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day or night whenever you are watching or wherever you are watching. Continue to enjoy your life. Stay safe. And remember, you have been listening to My Honest Take.